Hello and welcome back to another video. So here we're going to be looking at simplifying surds. So the objective here is to simplify surds by factoring out a square number. So a quick definition before we get started. So a surd is a square root that cannot be simplified to a whole number. So some examples include the square root of 2, the square root of 5 and 3 root 7. So things that do not count as surds are root 4, root 9 and 3 root 16 because 4, 9 and 16 are all square numbers. So if you took the square root of 4 you would get 2, if you took the square root of 9 you would get 3. The square root of 16 is 4 and 3 times 4 is 12. So these are not surds because they can be simplified to whole numbers. So we need a quick rule to work with when we're using surds. So when we have the square root of a times the square root of b, this is the same as multiplying the square root of a and b. So here are a few examples. So in these cases, we need to simplify by multiplying out the surds using that rule. So if we follow the rule, the square root of a times the square root of b equals the square root of a times b. So the square root of 3 times the square root of 2, or 2 times 3, sorry, that's going to be the square root of 2 times 3, which is the square root of 6. This one here, we have 2 root 5 times 5 root 2. So what we're going to do is 2 times 3, so 2 times 3, that's 6. And then 5 times 2, that's 10, so it's going to be 6 root 10. This one here, we have root 3 times 3 root 11. So root 3 by itself, that's 1 root 3. 1 times 3 is 3. And then 3 times 11, that's 33. So the answer to this question is 3 root 33. This question here, we're doing root 5 squared. So essentially what we're doing here is we're timesing root 5 by itself. So we end up with root 25. But then we need to take out the square root of 25 because this can be simplified to a whole number. So the square root of 25 is 5. So whenever we have a surd and we square it, we're timesing it by itself and then we're taking the square root. So it's kind of like a self-inverse. So we end up with the number that we originally started with. So in this case, we started with 5. So these questions here, we need to simplify surds. So what we're going to do is work backwards using the rule. So we know that the square root of a times the square root of b equals the square root of a times b. So in this case, we have root 12. So I'm going to think of two numbers that multiply to make 12, but specifically, one of these numbers has to be a square number. And ideally, it needs to be the biggest possible square number that goes into 12. So I know that 4 goes into 12, so I'm going to write this as the square root of 4 times the square root of 3. And the reason why I chose 4 is because I know 4 is the biggest square number that goes into 12. So if I take the square root of 4, I get 2, so it's 2 times root 3, which is the same as 2 root 3. This next example here, so root 20. So I'm going to think of the biggest square number that goes into 20. So again, the biggest square number that goes into 20 is going to be 4. So this time I'm going to write it as the square root of 4 times the square root of 5, because 4 times 5 makes 20. Now the square root of 4 is 2, and we're doing 2 times square root of 5, which is going to be 2 root 5. So that's the answer to that question. So this one here, root 50, the biggest square number that goes into 50, that is going to be 25 because 5 squared is 25 and that's a square number, and 25 goes into 50. So I'm going to write this as the square root of 25 times the square root of 2 because 25 times 2 makes 50. 25, the square root of 25, that's 5, and 5 times root 2 is going to be 5 root 2. Now this one here is a little bit awkward because there's actually two numbers that go into 32. So we can either have 4 and 8 or 16 and 2. So ideally we want to pick the biggest square number that goes into 32. But if suppose we didn't, suppose we chose 4, so I know 4 times 8 is 32, so root 4 times root 8, that gives me 2 root 8. The issue with this is root 8 can be simplified down further. So root 8 is the same as having, so we're doing 2 times root 8, which is root 4 times root 2. So this is 2, so we're doing 2 times root 2, which is 4 root 2. So if you don't pick the biggest square number that goes into 32, if you pick the smaller one, it doesn't matter as long as you remember to simplify it fully. Because if you leave your answer as 2 root 8, that's quite a common error and you would not get all of the marks. So if instead I did it as root 16 times root 2, root 16 is 4, so I just end up with 4 root 2, and I also got there a little bit quicker. Here are two further examples. So we have simplify the following. So 2 root 27 and 3 root 32. So 2 root 27 is the same as 2 times root 27. Now I'm going to think of the biggest number, the biggest square number that goes into 27. So in this case, it's going to be 9, because 9 times 3 is 27. So I'm going to write this as 2 times root 9 times root 3. Now the square root of 9 is 3, so I'm going to write this as 2 times 3 times root 3. 2 times 3 is 6, so we end up with 6 root 3. This one here, I'm doing 3 times root 32. Root 32 we just had on the previous page, so I know that 32 is 16 times 2, so root 16 times root 2. So this is going to be 3 times 4 times root 2, so this is 12 root 2. Now with these questions here, it's a good idea to be very familiar with your square numbers up to 10 squared, so 100. So if you don't know the square numbers, maybe write down them along the side of the page when you're doing these questions. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, and so on and so forth, because it might be a bit easier to see what square numbers fit into your surd. So here are some quick fire practice questions on this topic. Pause the video, have a go at these, and I'll reveal the answers in a moment. Okay, so well done if you managed to have a go at those, and well done if you got them all correct. So that's everything for this video on simplifying surds. So well done, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye!